Hello, this is Cooking with Cheese. I am going to show you a recipe that I was inspired by on the internet. I believe it was Pillsbury's website. But of course I'm going to modify it to my liking because that's how I roll. This is a cheesy tortellini crockpot recipe. It is very basic and very simple, as you're going to see. What I have here is a large package of tortellini. And I bought this because number one, it was on sale, and number two, it is Italian sausage filled, and I like Italian sausage a lot. So I guess the original recipe really wanted maybe half this size right here and just plain tortellini with cheese, but I just like to do things my own way, I guess. So I am going to use, first of all, this whole portion of tortellini because I think that it's going to be a crucial ingredient of this in the way I'm imagining it. Cream cheese. The original recipe called for 1 block. I'm going to use both blocks. This is a 2-pack. Following my granny's advice when she taught me how to make her mac and cheese years ago, you just can't skimp on the cheese because that makes all the difference. And anything you make with cheese, if it's worth having cheese in it at all, in my opinion, it's worth using too much cheese. So I'm going to use both blocks of the cream cheese, a small frozen package of tomatoes, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and vegetable broth. And what I'm going to do is just put all of this in that crock pot and turn it on low and let it cook 6 hours on low. Sounds simple enough? So here we go. I am going to, might be scissors for this. Okay. And this tortellini, by the way, was frozen. I bought it and put it straight in the freezer overnight. Not just because it was discounted and about to expire. I would have put it in the freezer anyway because the tortellini needs to be frozen when it goes into the crock pot. And I'm real excited about this Italian sausage stuffed inside. Alright, the only other thing I'm putting in here is the vegetable broth. And I'm not talking a whole lot for this recipe because I think it's really pretty self-explanatory. Just like I showed at the beginning, you got your ingredients, you just put them in here, and I'm going to turn it on low, let it cook about 6 hours. The tortellini's frozen, the spinach is frozen, so I can't stir it all up right now. That's no problem whatsoever. What I'll do is maybe 3 hours in, I'll open the lid, give it a good stir, get it all mixed up, and then put the lid back on. The thing about crock pots is, even though it's very tempting to do so, you don't want to frequently be taking the lid off to peek at it because evidently it can take up to 15 minutes for the pressure in the crock pot to build back up after you release it when you take the lid off. So you want to resist the urge to do that very often. But I will take the lid off at least once. Alright, and I'm turning this on low. I'm going to let that cook for about 6 hours. About halfway through, take the lid off, get it all stirred up real good when all the frozen things are nice and soft. And that's that. And if you have any comments or thoughts on this recipe, I'd love to hear them. And I hope y'all will watch again soon. Thank you so much.